House nominations for episode 10 for Big Brother 28. This was a good episode, and I'm sure more live feed people knew more about it before it was aired because it looked like it. So I did want to let you know I was on the YouTube site where I'm at now. And what I did, I watched some of the other thumbnails there that gives you a peek and a preview. So I still didn't know what was going on until I actually watched the episode. So on this one, I think everybody has to be cautious of Lyric. Lyric is a professional entertainer, and she knows how to get the attention of the young men in the house, but she has ulterior motives simply for herself. And that's not to be cut down, but this person has been on TV, television shows, YouTube videos before because her father has taken good care of her, nurtured her career, and when you see her, you don't realize that she has been in the entertainment world for quite some time. So this affects her playing, and in this episode, she somewhat reveals that it's all about her. And even though her and Rome had this relationship, remember, she voted him out. And now, getting on to tonight's episode, everybody's trying to, the one I watched, episode 10, everyone's trying to figure out who was the one vote that voted Rome in. And nobody's realizing that it was Taylor. And Taylor, I give her credit because most people that are on Big Brother mess up by telling everything they do. Taylor can keep a secret. Lyric may be a professional entertainer, but Lyric may be a professional entertainer, but Taylor is so good at not revealing her cards. She was in several conversations with people, and they were all trying to figure out who that one vote was. So many people got axed, and people somewhat accused some other people of doing it. Nobody suspected it was her. Props to her for keeping her mouth shut. That's the way you play Big Brother, especially when you're basically low person on the totem pole of the really big players that are playing now. So she's put that out there as suspicion. She's made them more suspicious of each other than her. That was great. Now, what happened on this 10th episode was the game that leads up to the game. Melody and Drew are having a somewhat semi-relationship. They both kind of say, Drew says he's not really going to be all into that. Melody is kind of saying like she's just gonna do the best for her game and not try to get into any type of romance, but they're always hugged up together. Well, that's what's going on with Melody and Drew. Lyric is upset about that one vote that Taylor did and nobody knows she did it. Barrett and Drew are still somewhat plotting. Poor old Barrett not realizing Drew is not really in his camp that much, but neither is Barrett in Drew's camp either. Barrett's kind of playing it, so he's not a total washout on that. So he's watching his P's and Q's too. Angela gets out of her punishment suit with the boiled egg. She's so happy, she's excited. And then they move right on into the Timetable game. This is the one that upsets the non-super Big Brother fans because it's, you know, the game is really depending on your imagination and ability to have fun. A lot of people don't like to have fun like that. You know, they like to watch these shows where everybody's just deadly serious at the very whole thing. I'm not fond of all the skits they do, but some of them are pretty good. So this one, I can get along with them having a timetable, kitchen table. Well, they used it, and then on that, they went back to March 31st, 1985. Now, what's in March 31st, 1985 for the time machine? It is the Big Brother game of, they called it Wrestlegasm. And I don't even know how they got that past the censors on CBS, but there it was. And this was one of the best skit fake games that they put on for a little while. It was really entertaining, and it was entertaining because of the old Big Brother member that showed up. I like the guest stars for the Big Brother members, and Jessie Godderz, he came back. Wow, Jessie is really, really looking good. He was in the wrestling match with two other people that I don't know who they were, but he did this skit. I mean, it looks just like a wrestling match, you know, because the wrestlers do be acting. He knows how to act. He should be on one of these wrestling shows if he hadn't already done it. But he was in shape. And you know, the thing about it I noticed was that on the Big Brother, what was it, the last Big Brother, they brought back two of the former house guests. They were somewhat out of shape and had done a lot of facial surgery and had gained weight. But if Jessie Godderz did that, you couldn't tell. This man was in top shape, and he likes to show it off. He was in a pair of pink trunks that said "Pretty Boy," and well, that's true. So, and everybody was watching, and you had to watch what they did in this wrestling match, and then you had to figure out what you can remember that happened in that match. I think that was hard to do, but they pulled it off. And what happened was, they went into the game after the wrestling. They went to the game for the true or false contest. Now, when they did that, Kimo wins. K-A-M-U. K-A-M-U. I want to get that name right because last season someone put a message in it that I was saying Keanu's name wrong. And I was calling him Kinu, just like I'm calling this guy Kimo, which is what the correct way for this season. But I did have him wrong on the previous season, and then I did straighten it up on the other reviews. Next, Kimo wins HOH. And when everyone starts to come into the HOH room to talk to him, he talked to Lyric and asked her. He wants to put her up as a shield. And I forgot the term they usually use to where he's really not after her, but he wants to put her up. And he told her she was not happy about it. And then Devin goes to the time capsule. Oh no, that's power, 5 diamond. Oh, Devin went into the Devin was the one I voted for mostly in this. I was Taylor, D, and Devin that I voted for. I gave 3 votes for Devin, 3 votes for D, and 4 votes for Taylor. Now I picked Devin again this time because he's showing that he's actually doing better than he was doing on Survivor. He's hunkered down. He's being smart. He's not as crazy as he was on Survivor. And he's looking at everything and everyone and trying to find the best move to get him and Dee to get to the end of the Big Brother show. Well, Devin goes into the contest room in where he won the power. He went in and luckily he got a prize instead of a punishment, unlike Angela. And his prize to have a diamond veto something or other. But he can veto a nomination and nominate the one he wants to nominate. He has apparently, I think, 5 to 6 nominations to use it. So he doesn't have, if he likes what's nominated, he won't use it. But if it's something there that he wants, maybe he's put up, he can take himself down. So that's an excellent power. And he's smart. He didn't tell anybody except Dee. And so they're snickering up there, and Dee's an old head just like him. And she was not about to go spill that to anybody else. That's their little secret. And he's going to hold it, and they're going to work on it. And once they did that, Power 5, let me look at my notes here. Once Devin got through with that, they went on to the nominations. And on the nomination, it showed that Kimo wants to nominate Lyric, Lala, and Mallory. But, Mallory was not thrilled about that. She's the jet scientist, astro scientist. And even though she doesn't look like a scientist, she just looks like a little girl. And but she was really upset about being on the block again. But I don't think she has to worry, because she's not the one they really are wanting to get. And they're not really wanting to get Lala. They just put her up there because she didn't talk game with him at all. She didn't come up and try to talk with him. And Lyric, he just felt like, she would just fill out that 3, because what he's basically trying to get to is Jason. Well, Jason is back up on Jason. He talked to Jason, and Jason thought he was good, but then he thought about it. He says, wait a minute. If one of the 3 that he picks comes off the block, he thinks that Kimo is going to put him up there. Well, that was good thinking, because that's exactly what Kimo wants to do. So it's going to be good to watch this to see how it goes on the next episode 11 on Wednesday. So they are getting ready to have a wild time here. And I like the tension in the house. It's not depressed. It's just nervous, crazy, suspicious, paranoid. All the things we love to watch on video of Big Brother. It was entertaining. And it makes you want to come back and see what happens. I don't want to watch the live feeds, because there's just too much being blatantly thrown out there. And I see the thumbnails, and I have some hint of something, but in my mind, in my aged head, I just save all that that I've seen and blank it out. And so I just watched the show and enjoyed it. This was an excellent watch. I didn't know what was coming, and so that was good. Hold on, I got a call here for suspected spam. Let me hang up. There we go. All right, folks. Well, thank you for dropping in. Please subscribe. And what was the other one? And please subscribe and like. Yeah, I always have a problem with those two. All right. Well, have a good day. And thank you for dropping in. And I'll see you on the next go round of Big Brother.